you tonight? It's Tiffany with GF Mom Certified, and we're getting supper on the table, kind of. The cool thing is that most of it was done in the crock pot today. It's been a long day. I actually normally get home about 2 hours earlier than I did today, but you know, it is what it is. It's still got to be gluten-free for our family. It's got to be non-GMO and safe and all that wonderful stuff. So I'll kind of walk you through what we're doing for dinner. And I just mixed up a thing of pumpkin biscuits, which is kind of interesting, but we're egg-free. So, I mean, it is what it is. So let me show you what we got tonight. For this morning, I did a mushroom pork roast. Stuck it in the crock pot. Ooh, sorry about that, little bit of steam in there. So basically in the pork roast, and it's just gonna fall apart. Let me find a pair of tongs. In the pork roast, you can actually find grass-fed pork if you're at a farmer's market, which is cool. But it's got a little bit of red wine. See, that just kind of falls apart. It's gonna be awesome, I love it. I went with mushrooms, got a big thing of mixed mushrooms at the grocery store. In the bottom of this, okay, so it's like half a cup of red wine, 2 quart jars of water, the roast, there's some Italian seasoning on top, and then the mushrooms, and that's all that went in there. I don't use onions because Lily's allergic to onions. And then one of these Massel vegetable cubes, okay? And this has been on low since about 6 a.m. So, almost 10 hours, right? And again, it's just falling apart, and it's so cool. Now, so that's the roast for dinner. So again, gluten-free home style. Home style to me is meat and potatoes. I don't know about you. Now, over here, I took arrowroot starch and some earth balance and made our roux. So I melted the earth balance through a tablespoon of arrowroot in, let that cook for a minute. Then I added 2 cups of the broth off the roast over here, and there's some mushrooms in here. And so we have gravy, and it's great. We've got Yukon organic potatoes with the skins on, because the skins have minerals in them that you're not going to get. So just clean the skins up really well. Go for an organic variety of potato and go for it. We have our non-GMO peas over here. We do frozen non-GMO veggies. And you can add some Massel to this as well when you're cooking them. I wouldn't add a full cube. I'd do like a quarter cube. Girls love those. They're amazing. Now, the other thing, I was like, home style, that's my coffee, because it's been a long day. Home style, I need biscuits, I need bread, right? My grandma just taught me, you do an open-faced roast beef sandwich, so it's like a slab of bread, the beef, and then the potatoes, and then the gravy all over the top. Well, we're doing pork tonight, but I still need that, like, open-faced sandwich. So, this, because we're egg-free, is actually a pumpkin biscuit. This is our house baking mix. You could do this also with anybody else's baking mixes. So it's similar to like a Bisquick. If you grew up eating Bisquick, Bisquick is not non-GMO, but Bisquick, they do make a gluten-free version. So it was 1.5 cups of biscuit mix. I did a teaspoon of sugar in there, 4 tablespoons of earth balance, cut that in with a pie cutter, pastry knife, which I can't show you because it's in the dishwasher. But anyway, pastry knife, hand cut that in there. 3/4 a cup of milk. Then I added 1/3 cup of this Libby's organic pumpkin, which we've just kind of fallen in love with for the season. There you go, you can see it. And then 2 tablespoons of oil. I'm gonna let this sit for about a half hour, and then I'm gonna bake these at 450 for about 15 minutes a piece, and we're gonna have biscuits. It's gonna be tasty, and again, they're pumpkin flavored because there's no eggs in them, so we use the pumpkin puree in those. Love to hear what home style means for you, but like I said, home style for me, I always have glares in this kitchen, is roast potatoes, meat and potatoes, whatever you want to call it. It's definitely not vegan, but it is. It's all non-GMO. It's completely all gluten-free. It's all dairy-free as well tonight, and we're nut-free, and then egg-free. So I didn't add regular milk. I added sorry, my husband's texting me. He's picking up our kids from school. I added coconut milk to the biscuit. So that is gluten-free. If you want more recipes or ideas, check out our Pinterest page. We also do daily lunch bento boxes on Instagram, and it's gfmomcertified.com. And I'd love to follow any of you back so you can comment. So shoot me a message via Twitter even, if that's easier. Have a great night. I'm going to sit down and eat some dinner.